Right, so today I am doing this. Which, like, part of me is really excited for this because I love the Archon quest, right? I love the main quest and whatnot, but part of me is also really apprehensive because I know that when drama goes down, these are the quests that it goes down on, and it's like, oh no, what's gonna happen? But also excitement, but also like, oh no, something bad happens! It's a main quest! It's a main story, so it's gonna be important, but like, what if something happens? Well, only one way to find out. God, my heart is beating really fast. You probably don't believe me, but I promise you, like, it's almost like anxiety or apprehension of like I get before the fucking main Archon quest is unrivaled. I don't know why. I'm just terribly worried that something's going to go wrong and people or characters in this game that I care about are going to get hurt, and I'm going to break the game if that happens. And I don't want to quit this game because I really like it, so I don't want the main quest to be there like, oh, sorry, you like this character, they're dead now. It's like, no. Game, why? I don't think they kill off a playable character, but with the Archon quest, you never know what's going to happen. And whenever Dane shows up, you know it's going to be dramatic as shit and some shit's going down. It's not going to be nice, like, let's have a party or something. Celebration of someone's birthday. No, it's going to be like, the world's ending and here's why everyone's going to die. And it's like, oh, fucking Christ. Here we go. I am late to the game with this one. Hello.
Huh? Wait. You're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
I mean, just the ones. Alright, sure.
Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see.
Huh?
It's from another Outlander.
People don't write to
He was
me.
a
Don't
crafty
lie.
fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Oh, you would have to give him a refund if you didn't get that guarantee.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
There's post offices? Have you ever seen a post? Have we seen? Are there post offices? I've never noticed them. Maybe? I don't know.
So, what address did that person give you anyway?
Forget that. Who's the person? I don't give a shit about the address.
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
That's pretty accurate, yeah.
What? So the...
Yeah, exactly, right?
Sorry.
And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
No, that is cheeky. See, that's what I said. You would have to give a refund because it's not guaranteed delivery. You fucked up. It's like, oh, you bitch. Loophole.
Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
You should put that in your terms and conditions. If address is not accurate, we will not be reimbursing for fail of delivery. Let me see it.
Of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
Oh, wait. I can't read. It's all this time. KAEYA! Ah! Is it this? I didn't know that! I'm serious. I have been avoiding spoilers like the plague, so I don't know if this is a common thing. Is it this? Oh! I thought it was going to be Dane, because you know what he's like. Of course it would be KAEYA being fucking crafty with the whole location. Of course he'd get away with that. Fucking smart-ass motherfucker. God damn, I love him. Alright, it's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that you're traveling to Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Osmond's official business. Oh? I'm stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If it looks on our side, it's very successful for each of you. Come to me then and we can catch up like old times. We'll see it. Will you see it as a fated encounter? Old times, like he isn't always in my team constantly, like I'd ever let him leave. It's fine. He always accompanies me.
KAEYA, huh?
Damn
So
right.
he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
That is very accurate, yes. That's what I said when I read the letter. I am so in sync.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
Oh, but I want to hang out with Kat. We go now. And we wait till he shows up.
Maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
You say that like I wouldn't go meet up with him no matter the circumstances. He does not need to be trickery, even if it was. No harm done.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends.
What do you mean? You don't like him. You don't get along.
The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon time then, huh?
It's nighttime now, though. Do we have to wait? Oh, I'm gonna have to switch characters if he's part of this, because it's just... I find it really awkward to talk to, like, a playable character when you are the playable character, so I'm just gonna do that, and that'll be easy. Wait till the afternoon. Game, why didn't you just have me receive the letter in the afternoon? I've saved everyone's time. Well, now we wait. So, how's everyone been? I can't hear you, but respond anyway. Oh, that's nice. Or, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be that vague in the question. How good, tell me something good about your life. Oh, well, that's lovely. There you go. That's it, because what if someone says, how you been? Oh, I've had a really shit week, and you'd be like, oh, that's nice. Like, that's the wrong response.
KAEYA should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I am bursting with excitement. I am saying it now as a fact for Genshin to hear me as a threat. If something happens to KAEYA, I will be fucking destroying Genshin as a game. I will be destroying it. No one is allowed to play it. These are my noises now. I can't hold in the excitement. I am shaking.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
I've missed you so much. Every quest could have you in it and it wouldn't be enough. Being on the team is not enough. Does it count?
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Of course he has.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Did he spot us? We are in plain view, that's fair.
KAEYA, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
He's not that bad. I love him.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
I've missed you so much. I have the biggest smile on my face. You have no idea. And if no one else has this reaction to him being in an event like this, then you are wrong. It is the wrong interaction. I've missed you.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
I wouldn't tell on him. I'd be fine. I don't care.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me.
I don't believe you.
Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
I don't buy it. You terrify. I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here.
Why?
So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Why do the knights need to know about alcohol? It seems more like... Okay.
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented.
Spice cocktail.
That's why the knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
For what purpose? Why would they want to know?
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Oh, I missed you. Continue.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
I thought he was going to be brought up since we mentioned alcohol.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Oh, buddy.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
He can do what he wants. It will still be nightly. Whatever he wants, I don't mind. It's all in good nature. You've been here before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
Here, Spirit, all I know, must be quite familiar place. You see, you say that, but we go everywhere, and the only company we have is a flying whatever Paimon is, which is not that helpful for guide because she's never been here either, as far as I can tell of how helpful she is with certain things of knowledge or not. So, like, that is a little bit far-fetched. We come everywhere all the time, and we don't know where we are, and we don't get a tour guide half the time, and we just wander around till we find our way. That, just because you go to a new area, you don't need a guide. You just need to wander around and hopefully not get lost.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Oh! Huh. I didn't know that. This is where like things are gonna be revealed, and like people they're like, oh, I knew it. I knew it. Everyone knows this. It's been confirmed, but we all knew it. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't know. Was I supposed to? Don't at me.
And do continue.
That's none of our business. If he doesn't want to say any further, I'm not gonna make him.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't. If you don't want to, don't do it. I'm not forcing someone to talk about their past, especially the pasts I've heard in this game, okay? I know what characters are like.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Khaenri'ah is located near Sumeru? And it's underground? Wait, no, I think I knew the underground bit. But it's near Sumeru? And he... Is he from... But how would that work? It fell so long ago. What? Of course it's fucking... Also, Archon credit. Of course fucking Khaenri'ah comes up, because when is it ever fucking not?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru.
You little rebel.
But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
I love him. Can we give him a hug? Why can't you give characters hugs in this game? It's like press X to hug. It's not allowed.
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Khaenri'ah was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh, hi, Dane. Of course you're there. Of course he overhears shit when it's to do with fucking Khaenri'ah. Do you want to come and introduce yourself rather than being a nosy little bollocks in the background? Don't you fucking eavesdrop on Kai. You leave him the fuck alone. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick anyone's ass and mess with him. Not fucking... doubt me. Also... I don't believe you. You're the kind of guy who knows more than they let on. I've always known this, so I don't believe you. But at the same time, I'm telling the truth. And at the same time, it's not my business.
My life had less and less to do with Khaenri'ah as I grew up. And so I started caring less as well.
Again, I doubt it.
I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life.
I mean, that'd be what a nice father would do, I would guess. Oh, his little smile!
A happy life sounds good to me, of course. Even if it means being cut off from... certain things.
Certain things? Cut off? What? See, you say things, and then... I'm like, is that completely true? But then again, it's not my business. But then you say off lines like that where it's completely vague, and I'm like, oh, more. But that's just me being nosy.
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic.
He's got his arms open. Hug him.
These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Khaenri'ah that I have
That's
left.
how you say that? Oh. Does everyone know that? Because I've been saying Alberich this whole time. I knew that was his last name. I've seen tags of that being his last name. I thought it was Alberich. How did he say it? Oh no, that's a lot more complicated way of saying it. Oh, I'm not going to remember that. Shit. God damn it. It's fine. I can say his first name. It's fine. Luckily, he doesn't fucking say that you have to call him by his surname, so it's fine.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Oh, hi, Dame. Do you just want to join in and invite yourself? I'm talking to my friend. You may be in that category, but you are not as high up as he is.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Oh, this is going to be dramatic, isn't it? These two are having a conversation. I just because any fucking bullshit Days of War just becomes dramatic. Look at that little frown. What the fuck do you want? You leave him alone.
Dainsmith?
You can't believe he was fucking eavesdropping words like that, and then just sat himself down. It's like, fuck off. I'm with KAEYA. Any other character I would allow. This, maybe. This, no. You leave him alone. He's already told us more than what I expected, and what he didn't have to tell us anything, so he shouldn't have to say any more. So you better not fucking do shit, Dane. I will kick your ass.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in.
Oh, I knew it.
I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
I knew it. I knew he'd know. I knew he'd know that the guy was eavesdropping, and I knew he'd know who he was, because it's KAEYA and he knows fucking everything. God damn it, that is... I mean, it's kind of attractive, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. There's something about it.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted. KAEYA Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
And that means, in simpler terms, what's the Abyss Order's founder? Descendant? What's the founder of the Abyss? How? What does that?
Huh?
Abyss Order. Oh shit! Which means KAEYA's association with the Abyss. Maybe.
What?
Don't look at him like that. Hey, hey. Be nice. He might not know either, to be fair. Like, as far as I could tell, all this shit happened with his association happened when he was very, very young. Do you have any idea how hard it is to remember stuff from your childhood? Like, even I doubt that he would have complete clear knowledge of that from when he was a fucking kid.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, KAEYA. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Dane, I'm warning you now. You step the fuck back and you leave him alone.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it?
Doesn't give a shit.
Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I like how you, like, it's like not barely fucking knocked down or affected at all. Cool, right? It's cool to the fucking bone. It's like, I see. Well, you know, no deeply emotional effect at all. Don't give a fuck. I love that about him.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
It's KAEYA. He'd know.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Oh, they do. They have similar pupils. Diamond-type shapes. It's very pretty. It's very cool looking.
You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Oh. What's KAEYA then? Is he not a pure... Like, Descendant could mean a lot of things. Descendant can be very far down the line. What is Dane? I forget. God damn it. Dane, is this the problem with you putting in a dramatic ship and then leaving for like 6 months? I don't remember, okay?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Except anything I discover, he'll discover because he's always in my team, but we'll ignore that practical aspect of the game, shall we?
KAEYA, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Don't you fucking doubt him. How dare you? I would never.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
Now that is definitely bullshit. I don't believe you.
So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Nah. You seem like the kind of guy to do what you want, and I respect that, and support you in any way. You want to become part of the Abyss, you go ahead. You don't want to, you go ahead. You want no ties, you go ahead. You want to stop it, you go ahead. I am by him no matter what. I am dedicated. Which is probably concerning, but I do not care.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I think I get... Whoever picks this option, which I'm not even going to hover us just in case I accidentally press X, you are an arsehole, and you are a problem. I trust you explicitly.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet
No,
in a
he's
minute,
going.
so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
No! Oh, is that it? Is that all he's going to be a part of this Archon quest? Is he not going to come back? Oh, really? Does that mean I'm stuck with fucking Dane and KAEYA? I'd rather keep KAEYA. I don't care about what dramatic bullshit Dane has to say or information. I don't care. I want to keep him. It's not fair. Why does he keep leaving so quickly? Why can't he have a long event?
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, KAEYA.
You say that with more fucking dedication, because damn right you go do your fucking thing, KAEYA. You do it well, as you always fucking do.
See you around.
I love him.
And Dainsleif, No need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
He's so charismatic. He's so cool. God damn. Fucking, you know, usually when you fucking have someone eavesdropping of you and then speaking to you about such serious matters, you might be a little bit disturbed, anger, sad, pissed off, and you wouldn't have the friendliest towards this guy. This guy, smooth as any. Like, don't be a little eavesdropping little shit. Not that you were doing it well. I knew you were fucking there, you moron. It's like, you fucking tell him, KAEYA. You fucking tell him.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
Just because you don't get along with someone does not have anything to trust. Just because they're very different people. Dane is a very serious and straight-faced person, right? It's hard to get along with him sometimes. He's very dramatic, but in a serious way. And he always is in the middle of the drama, which is hard to make friends in that sense.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
Also, we're not talking about him behind his fucking back. You fucking back off, Paimon. We trust him. I don't give a shit about Dane's opinion. I don't think the game fucking knows how little I care.
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
I mean, it might be a fact that later down the line there's a dramatic quest where he won't have a choice in terms of like his ancestry gets revealed or some shit and something goes on and he'll have to fight or something. I don't know. I don't know where this game's going to go with that. There's so many characters in this game, there's no way they can have a big main quest for all of them, and unfortunately I feel like the 4 stars are going to get less attention than the 5 stars. But I hope he does get a cool moment, as he should, and as he is always cool, and I will be there beside him. And I'm telling you now, I'm telling you as a warning for the game also, in the future, if there ever comes a time where the game's like you know, like those decisions in like Telltale games where the decisions matter, this game it less so, but like sometimes it can affect dialogue, but like it's gonna be like a Telltale decision where this could affect who lives, who dies, what happens next, right? And if the game's there like, do you trust KAEYA and you're gonna stand by him, or will you turn your back and you don't trust him anymore? I am telling you now, it is going to be trust every fucking time. I am standing by that dude's side no matter what happens in the future, no matter what dramatic choice it take, it's going to be trust. I'm by him 100%. I don't give a shit. Whatever affects the story from then, don't care. Do not care. He can do what he wants. If he wants to burn the world, I'll be right there with him. Because maybe the world fucking deserved it. How about that?
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
I just assumed it was because she's in charge right now, while there's no one else in charge. Does that mean KAEYA could be in charge if you want me? I don't know.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
So if KAEYA's father, or ancestor? If KAEYA's father was the founder, then he's the king. Does that make KAEYA the prince of the thing? Oh, that's messy. We already know our sister has a high standing in regard to how the Abyss sees her in her princess status. So if his status gets let out as well... Ooh. Oh, I wonder how that would work. I don't know. I don't know. I've never wanted to hug a video game character more in my life. Well, there have been very few. But he is definitely one of them.
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Should I? Should I know what that is? No.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan!
I don't
We
remember.
learned about that back in Mondstadt.
We did? Oh, I'm just gonna have to catch up. I don't remember. I really wish before these main events there's like little, I don't know, just like a booklet of being there like, what's happened before? Just a quick summary. It's fine, it's fine.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Oh yeah? So that was already a thing several centuries ago.
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
Okay.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept.
What is it?
If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a Vidya forest then.
What is the Loom of Fate? I don't remember what that is.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
But Kai is here! You're telling me he finally gets to part in a big quest and I get 5 minutes, and the only reason that lasted as long as it did is because I kept talking in between because I was so excited. This is bullshit. I am pissed. Fuck this quest. I don't give a shit what the Loom of Fate is. It can suck my fuck. I'm overreacting, but I am a little bit disappointed.
No. Now is not the time.
Do you want to wait a few more centuries? I don't have that long.
No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Wow, Dane can be funny. What you know? Alright, fair play, Dane. Well done.
Seriously?
I wonder if Dane will become a playable character. I mean, he's got enough design detail that he should, you know, they usually only give that much design detail to ones that will be playable or are. Oh, there again, enemies. Well, maybe not. What's a death afternoon? Is it really that strong that it will kill you that quick? You have one of these, and I'm telling you now, within 24 hours you will die. It's like, oh, finally. Oh, one of my dailies there. Excuse the fact I haven't done my dailies yet. I was so excited about the main quest and starting it, and I've already made a few days, but a few days has just come out that I just jumped straight on it. I'm sorry, I will get them done. If I have time. Depends how long this lasts. I'm pissed Kai is no longer here. This is bullshit. He better appear later on. I bet he won't. Oh, grave sites. I'm joking. I mean, maybe. I hope not. What? Huh? That drum usually sounds like it's a fight.
This place, it's familiar.
This is called a farm, I hope. Either that or a grave site.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
But yeah, that's a long time for a land to not change.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all.
I suppose.
Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
Oh my god, it is a grave site. It's just corpses. Oh, please don't tell me I'm right on that. I can't be right.
It's an extinguished bonfire.
Wouldn't it be that dark?
Forest rangers, perhaps?
Oh, Tainari?
Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit.
Or Kale?
And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too.
No, I think about it. Could
That's
just be an NPC.
responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Okay,
Wait,
not corpses then.
We're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Then we'll knock.
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
Be funny if someone's in there.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
That way we won't get in trouble if there is someone there. Okay. Oh, you can't really knock, it's leaves. Knock knock? Oh, good.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone home.
Oh,
Ugh.
light still
This
works.
place is so dusty.
That's pretty.
Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
And yet there's light.
Invest.
Oh, sorry. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, wrong.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
Maybe didn't have much of a choice. Maybe it was a survival thing. There's a farm outside, if that was a farm, which would make use for trying to make your own food. For sustainability, if you're trying to survive, you would have to make your own food. That comb?
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it?
By
by
we?
Paimon means you.
Yeah, okay.
Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? Finally, the traveler saying something that I relate to. It's cursed! I'm joking.
Huh?
Huh?
This is a mirror.
A cracked mirror? Did someone get pissed at what they look like?
It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
How many characters do we know that has makeup? Most of them. Shit.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret.
I mean,
especially after Dane talked this place up.
I mean, check the third place. He's right there. Why do you talk about people like they can't hear you? Like they're not right there. Stop doing that. That's rude. Oh, wow, Dane must really be a moron. Oh, hi, Dane.
Hey, look! It's a bull!
At least hit the face.
Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Or mix deadly poisons.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so an injured person.
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
What are you, both dogs?
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy.
That's
but my
helpful.
subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here.
There's not much evidence unless there's a hidden floorboard. That's always fun.
But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside.
I don't.
Let's go and check.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
By that, do you mean slime, silly chills, abyss? That could be anybody. Ah, slimes. Cool.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them.
Monster sugar?
A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that.
I suppose it's more of a sensible answer.
Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
Why can't I just come with you? You're the fucking KAEYA already left. Got stuck with you and now you're leaving? God damn it.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Meh.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it.
But it's ugly. No, I'm joking. It's alright.
Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Hey, don't you fucking diss forest rangers. They do a good job.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then.
Oh, joy.
Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to...
I love doing the really tedious shit during a main story quest. It's my favorite thing. Dramatic. Already? Wow. Okay. We're only here for like 10 minutes. Okay, well. Did they say it was going to be days or hours?
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
Oh no, do you want me to go help him? It means you'd have to stay here by the house by yourself.
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Paimon, of all characters in this game, I do not want to reminisce with you. I'm joking. I don't mind Paimon. To be fair. Yeah, it's fine.
So... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but... do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Not really, you're better than nothing, I guess. God, that's just... I mean, I don't know if I want to be that mean. I can either be overly positive or just really fucking harsh. Like, that's a bit much, but that's a little bit bad. Because you sound insecure about it and I'm not an asshole. You are okay company. And at least sometimes you do funny impressions, I will give you that.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
Paimon is emergency food.
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister?
I wouldn't know. Don't have any memories of that. The game hasn't shown me any of that. Traveler knows, but I don't have a direct link to his brain, so I don't remember his past before arriving here, really, except for that one weird cutscene in the beginning. Like, the game never really tells you this. Even though you play as this character, you don't really know much about his past in general. Where he comes from, his adventure with his sister, no idea. Don't know if he remembers. I assume he remembers.
Stars?
We gaze at stars, we point at planets we want to visit. You can just visit planets?
Wow.
That's a thing. Wow, we travelled through the universe always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. Shit me. How long have you two been travelling? Wow. First time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened. I assume he says both these lines.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible.
What about you, your past, Paimon? Where do you come from? Who are your family, friends? Have you been separated from a twin as well? They just, that's our sister. Like, just whatever character you play as, your opposite twin also has their version of a Paimon, but it's just a male Paimon or something, or just a different looking Paimon, but still a, like, flying small thing.
But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles! And you too, Teyvat!
Yeah, fuck you, Teyvat! And Heavenly Principles and everyone else.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
See, that's the moments where I like where I don't mind Paimon. Like, that's lovely. And then sometimes she says annoying shit that pisses me off. It's a very fun relationship. It's a very fun friendship.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Paimon's looking at bed.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
What does that look mean? What are you doing? What are you planning to do?
Nighty-night. Go on, chew. Off to...
Okay. I mean, does it? 'Cause it can't really if I don't have any. I don't know these memories, game. You've never showed me that fucking one sentence from the Travelers is more we've known about him and his sister than throughout this entire game. I mean, yeah, sure, okay. The memories that you don't have are just filling my mind. Oh my god, so many memories. Wow. Vague and... yeah. Why is this taking so long to load? What happened? What is...